So last night, I was just scrolling around TikTok when I found someone who I would consider to be the ultimate alpha male. This man, Owen Cook. You know, I had never heard of this guy, but he seems to be in the same boat with all these other people trying to get rich quick off of the loneliness and desperation of young men all across this world. He wants to help you reach your full potential. He wants to help you make more money, have a better social life, get laid more often, and overall, he wants you to find that inner alpha within yourself. All for 5 easy payments of $99.99. And don't worry, we got some great payment programs over here if you can't afford that. I'm basically selling you a better life on layaway. And as you can see if you come to his official website, at these seminars there's not a woman in sight. They're definitely targeting a certain demographic of men. And obviously a lot of people are falling for this stuff, okay? Owen is back on tour. The decade's most sought after, life-changing event is coming to your city. A powerful transformational experience live delivered by one of the world's most charismatic speakers. God, you would think they would be having Walt Disney himself coming back to life to give this seminar. No, it's just your good buddy Owen Cook who nobody knows. Unwire old ways of thinking and learn to thrive socially, spiritually, and financially, of course. You gotta spend money to make money, guys. You find your purpose. You learn high status communication and how to take non-stop action to achieve it. Sign up for the tour now. So yeah, you can become a part of this guy's movement. And as you can see, you know, he's a bit of a success. Lots of men there in the crowd hanging on to his every word. So let's see what this guy really has to offer if you're gonna show up to one of his seminars. And as you could see already on the first video, he's really trying to get the audience at home's attention. He says low status behavior. This guy he's about to feature here on this show, ain't no one give a shit about him, okay? His status is down in the fucking dirt.
You, come over here. Okay, pop over. Okay, so he's looking at the ground already. He's tense. Can you see how tense he looks right now? Okay, so... Okay, say hello to the audience.
Hello.
Okay, so his voice can't project.
And I like it that part he's like, hey, no projection in his voice. When he has a literal fucking microphone on, and he's just going in there raw. And pretty much, guys, what he's gonna do is embarrass this man. This is a young man who probably considers himself an unconfident beta male, and he's gonna do everything in his power to crush him.
Do you want to know how I would work on him, by the way? Do you want to know what I'd really do? I'd make him so uncomfortable that he'd move into a higher status behavior because he goes for safety.
Yeah, so it's obvious he's just gonna be speaking a bunch of pseudoscience bullshit. And let's also just start out by saying this. If you're gonna take advice from a guy in an open, smelly flannel with rolled up sleeves and the black US Polo Association tank top underneath his shirt, then you're obviously already down bad.
So if I make your life completely miserable, and then I re-anchor that to when you actually are better, because this little low status thing is hiding. You're hiding.
The cringe is strong with this one, guys. And the guy standing there is pretty much who Kyle Kuzma would be if he didn't grow to be 6 foot 6 inches. It actually looks a lot like that motherfucker.
Are you afraid that someone like her wouldn't talk to you? Does that scare you?
Oh my god. I love how they just have some random beautiful woman in the back of the room just to make these already anxious individuals even more nervous. Oh my god, I've never talked to a woman in my life.
I'm afraid you wouldn't talk to me. Say it.
I'm afraid you wouldn't talk to me.
I'm afraid you'd make me feel unattractive.
I'm afraid you'd make me feel unattractive.
I'm afraid that my friends would laugh at me for you not talking to me.
I'm afraid that my friends would laugh at me for you not talking to me.
Say, I completely know that I could meet someone like you.
I completely know that I can meet someone like you.
Does it sound honest?
Oh my god, this shit is just so cringe. It's already probably the type of guy that wouldn't even be able to go up to a girl and ask her for her name and, you know, what she's got going on that day. And now you're gonna ask him to do it in front of a bunch of other men. You've already established that it's okay to embarrass him and make fun of this young man. And so the crowd sees no problem with laughing along.
Look at the pain and the torture and the agony.
You know, if I'm that kid standing up there right now, I'll be like, you better get your hands off my fucking face. I really don't like when people touch me in general, but especially like, don't get anywhere close to my face. This is some real life disrespect right here.
And you want to know what the mainstream would tell me to do to him? They'd say, just be a nice guy, don't be a creep. Okay, now you'll meet somebody.
I mean, that's obviously not true, right? All those people that say, oh, I'm a nice guy and I can't get a girl. Oh, I'm gonna break down. All the douchebags get all the girls. That's such a corny way to think, to be honest with you. It's not about being a nice guy. It's about being a good person. Having some fucking personality to yourself. Maybe even being a little bit charming or funny. I also think it's really stupid when nice guys think they're entitled to a woman's attention. No one is entitled to give you anything in this world, guys. You have to go out there and make something of yourself, make yourself a little bit of an interesting person if you want to start bagging up people's interest.
I was worse than this.
I bet you were.
2 decades.
I mean, honestly, you're probably still worse than him. You're dressed like a gay lumberjack, you won't accept the fact that you're already balding, and now he's trying to make himself feel better about his situation by picking on a young 19-year-old guy. I'm sorry, but this man does not have the answers, and neither do all these other manosphere creators, okay guys? I'm not saying that absolutely everything this guy is saying is necessarily wrong, I just think the way he's delivering the message is not very good. And I feel like a lot of these seminars just have to do with being self-serving to his ego.
What's his problem right now? Why can't he laugh?
Can't let go.
He's in massive contraction right now.
Cause he's nervous, man, cause the initial set-off was you making fun of him. If someone really does not have a lot of social confidence, bringing them up in front of a crowd and destroying what they have left of it is probably not a good thing to do. If a young man like this really wants to get better, it's called going to the gym and picking up a weight. It's called doing good things for other people so maybe you in turn feel a little bit good about yourself. But if you stay in that mindset like, oh, woe is me, oh, I'm never gonna be this, oh, these other guys get all the girls, why can't I be like them? These other guys get all the good jobs, why can't I do that? You know, I'm not smart enough, I'm not this enough, I'm not that enough. You're never gonna get anywhere in life, guys.
Here he's supported. What happens when he goes home alone?
He's gonna cry.
Look, he's barely laughed at a single joke. This is an emergency and you guys all don't.
And maybe it's because none of your jokes have been funny. I honestly feel for the young man.
Like, just say like, why'd the human cross the road? Say that.
Why the human crossed the road?
Louder.
Why the human crossed the road?
Louder.
Why the human crossed the road?
Say, because dick was caught in the chicken. Say it.
Is that really supposed to be fucking funny? Are these the grand master jokes that you've been going around telling to get you all of this poontang? To get you all of this so-called respect that you apparently have? I'm just really not buying any of the bullshit this guy is selling. Or like I said, really any of these other types of creators that do these things. You can't fit everyone into one box and say if you do X, Y, and Z, you're gonna be successful and you're gonna get these types of results. Like I said, be a good person, give back to your friends and family, and try and live a life that you would consider yourself proud of. And to me, that's all you really have to do. I think a lot of the people that go to these types of seminars are like hyper fixated on like fixing these different elements of their life, when in reality, when you start living the right way, a lot of that stuff, in my opinion, just falls into place. And the best part about this whole thing is that this guy Owen is apparently coming to Austin, Texas, where I live, on September 1st, around a month away. So if you want me to go and crash one of this guy's seminars and see what's really going on, maybe even get some sort of interview with this man, let me know down below by leaving a like on this video and dropping a comment. To me, this guy is pretty much just the anti-Skippy. Instead of showing you how to not get women, how to not be successful, he's trying to convince you that he can show you the exact opposite. But let me know what you guys think about the situation down below. As always, I do want to thank you guys for watching and subscribing today. As y'all know, it's been your boy, the Tan Superman, and some other people out here need to get exposed, so I'm out. Peace!